turn this light on. Yeah. Man, shalom, shalom. So, I'm live. I just wanted to edify real quick. So I give it time. Just came out of work. I want to get this going, man. I want to get this going. Okay? It's going to be a real quick back to basics. All right, I just want to edify this brother, Mr. Bowens. He just came from he just starting to learn. So I'll give it time for the chat to go up. I know it's late. But hey, man, this work is 24/7. Okay. All right. So yeah, saying something. YouTube's getting newer each day with these new protocols, man. But anyways, let's get to it, man. Back to basics. I want to edify Mr. Bowens, man. Okay. Let's give it about 30 seconds, and we'll give it. Let me fire this other phone up. All right. Okay. All right. Let's start it up, man. Right. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the hopeful like Akim that pushes his word, truth and sincerity. Peace to the elect out there. All right. This is Tyler Doc from the GMS Los Angeles camp. Coming back, we're back to the basics. Okay. So, a brother asked me a question. He said from 3 minutes to 6, you're giving us a lot of the meat. We trying to get the milk. So let's get down to the milk of the so-called white man, Esau Edom, aka the wicked. Okay. So I just want to keep it real basic, and I might do a part 2 on a pre-workout. For brothers can have a damn. This phone is acting up. For new brothers can have an understanding. All right. So there's a scripture I want to get out real quick. All right. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, at the end of the day, he controls everything. I want you to take a picture. I want you to close your eyes and just picture it. Picture it. Remember, you see the power, he's like the molder, right? He's the molder and we're like clay. You know what I'm saying? So who we are to be asking and telling the Most High telling the potter what to do. You understand? So we under like a big theatrical movie. All right, because remember the Lord said he knows everything from the beginning to end. All right, so let's get a scripture real quick, man. All right, this is Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45 verse 7. Okay, Isaiah 45 verse 7. All right, and if you can hear me clearly, just press 1 on the chat, man. Press number 1 on the chat. All right, so this is Isaiah 45 verse 7. All right. All right, and it reads, I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. You understand? He controls everything. All right. Now you had 2 main characters in the Bible, in the scriptures, and throughout the history of our people. Okay. 2 main characters is Jacob and Esau. Jacob is the progenitor of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, similar to Indians. Okay. He's the father of the Israelites, Jacob. Okay. And Esau is the progenitor of the Caucasian race. It's not talking about Japheth, okay? Because Esau comes from the line of Shem. See, remember there were 3 during the time of Noah, and after the flood, a lot of these nations. You go to the table of nations in Genesis, the 10th chapter. You go there too. Um, a lot of these nations were divided between Shem, Ham, and Japheth. All right. The so-called white man Esau Edom come from the line of Shem. So do the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, Japanese, East Indians, Japanese, Chinese, Arabs, which are the Ishmaelites. Okay, they come from the line of Shem. All right. So when you see them so-called Jews out there saying, "Oh, we're anti-Semitic." I mean, what do you mean? We're pro-Semitic. It's not Semitic, it's Shemitic. Okay? So there's two main characters. I don't want to be long-winded. There's two main characters, Jacob and Esau. Jacob is the progenitor of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. And Esau is the progenitor of the so-called Caucasian race. Okay? So let's get to it, man. All right? And Esau is known as the wicked. Okay? I'm going to give it to you. What when I did that lesson on the pre-workout, how the seers and the bases of men shall be running this earth. And the base, when it says basis, it means the most bottom bottom race of men in the earth, and that's the so-called white man. Okay, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to the beginning. All right. So this is Genesis, the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter. Now, when I did that lesson, how the wicked is running the earth, because it was, and when I read the red horse, the black horse, the pale horse, and power was given to him, right? You got to understand this was the blessing of Esau. But let's get to the beginning. This is Genesis, the 25th chapter. All right. I'm gonna make it a two-part video because I'm running out of power on this phone because I've been at work for a long time. All right. So this is Genesis 25. Let me start at 25. Okay. Now let's start at 23. No, 22. All right. And the children struggled together within her. So Rebecca. No, you know what? Let me start at 21. Let's get it, man. Cause I want you to get the milk of it, right? So this is it. Genesis 25 verse 21. Now I'm talking about the two main characters, Jacob and Esau, and how does it play out throughout today? All right. And Isaac entreated of the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. All right. This is talking about Isaac and his wife Rebekah. All right. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, now the two babies, the two fraternal twins, damn, the two fraternal twins were fighting in the womb inside her, and she wanted to know what the hell was going on, why she having all these problems. Okay. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? She said, what the hell's going on? Why I'm going through this? And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. There you go. Two nations are in thy womb. All right. So, okay. And two manner of people, meaning two different type of people. All right. Two manner of people shall be separated from the bowels. Shall be separated. There you go. There's a separation right there. There ain't no unification. Okay. You see how this movie playing out? All right. Let's read. And one people shall be stronger than the other people. So if you look at through history and time, all right, who is the salt of the earth? Who's culture who everybody wants to mimic, but don't want to mimic, don't want to be it? All right, is the Israelite, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. We're mentally stronger, we're physically stronger, and we can make and guess what? We were given the law, statute, commandments. Okay, we're like the right hand side. We're like the right side of the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. And Esau is the left hand. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? We play in the play of righteousness, man. Okay, while Esau, the so-called white man Esau Edom, plays in the play of wickedness. You understand? Okay. Um, let's read. And then one people shall be stronger than the other people, and we're naturally stronger than the so-called white man Esau Edom. The only thing that's strong with the so-called white man is his military might, which was a blessing given to him. Okay, we're mentally stronger, we're physically stronger. Okay, we're spiritually stronger than the so-called white man because we can make ends meet, and we can make something little of nothing into something. Okay, we have that dog in us, man. We have that dog in us. You understand what that term, that dog? We can take a beating and still keep going, man. Right? That's that determination. We have that. All right. Let's read. And one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Who's the elder? Okay, this I'm trying to tell you right here, man. The elder shall serve the younger because Esau is the first one that came out. All right, so let's read. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, they were twins in her womb, fraternal twins. All right, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So when you go to the Hebrew word Esau, it's going to say Ashashwa. Okay, Ashashwa. All right, meaning wasted away is he. What do you mean wasted away is he? Meaning his pigment. He lacked pigmentation. Okay, this is they describe Esau. So if you look at the scripture carefully and read it, why haven't they described Jacob? There you go. All right. So Esau, Edom, Esau meaning Ishashua meaning wasted away is he. So when you go to the nation of Esau, which is called Edom, Edom meaning Adawan, meaning red. Okay, so the so-called white men are not white people. So if you go to the history, how they call themselves white, there was a man named Johann Blumenbach. He's that so-called white man that divided all the races by color, for they can hide who their identity is, man. You see how it rolls? You see how it goes? It's that simple. All right? Okay? And after came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. So when Esau was coming out of his mother's womb, Jacob had his hand on his heel. That's symbolically telling him to pull him down. That's pulling him down. So when you go to the book of the Apocrypha, it tells you about Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Meaning we gonna be the ones that gonna be taking power, man. Okay? So who rules this current world right now? Esau, Edom. Why? Because it was given to him from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? This is only one part. I'm only doing one part. So I want you to take notes on that. Okay? So I'm going to go back to the book of Revelation, what I did on that lesson, on that pre-workout. And then we're going to go to his blessing. Okay? And then we're going to do a part two after back to basics. All right? So let's read. Genesis 25:26, and then after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, Jacob, right? And his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was three score years old when she when she bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. So when you go to those safari books, those hunting books, is Jake in there, man? Is Jake plastered in the front of those magazines, of those hunting magazine books? How about those fishing stores? Basin, I forgot the name of that. Fisher and Bay, I forgot the name of that shit. I don't go in there. I don't be going fishing. I'm from New York City, man. We don't know nothing about that shit. Maybe the brothers in California, yeah. You know what I'm saying? In LA, yeah, they talk about fish. I'm like, nah, you can clue me out. I'm having jokes, man. To each his own, though. All right. But when you look at those safari magazines, right, and you look at those hunting magazines, what race of people is plastered on those magazines? It's the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. That's why it says they describe him as a cunning hunter. That's his field. He's a man of the field, man. Who goes out there in them safaris and kill those lions and and elephants for their tusk? Esau, Edom, and the other nations, man. Ham. Okay? But Esau, Edom is described as a cunning hunter. He's a man of the field. That's it. That's the way he is. Okay? And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents, man. We like to chill. We like to serve the Lord, man. We like to keep things simple. Okay? We're not out there doing too much, man. But as you can see, what our people is going through right now, our people are taking in the spirit of Esau, Edom, and his ways. The image of the beast, they are following it and worshiping it. Okay, a lot of our people, especially those bootlicking Latinos, man, that love Esau so much, is trying to take on his spirit and trying to be like him, man, through idol worship and through other bullshit. That's why we're in this condition right now. That's why we're in the bottom, because we are worshiping other gods, worshiping idols, and we threw the Lord under the bus, man. Okay, so let's read now. Now I'm gonna get to the point on Revelation again, on sixth chapter, and I'm gonna close it off on the blessing of Jacob and Esau. Okay, so I want you to, Mr. Bowens, I want you to follow carefully. I give you the milk, all right, all through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, and I thank him for me to take time to do this, man. Okay, so let's get to Revelation the sixth chapter. All right, Revelation the sixth chapter. We're gonna start at verse 4. Okay, I want to get to the right here. And there went out another horse that was red. Okay, and power was given to him. So when you go to the horse, it's meaning a power structure, man. Okay, and this power structure is talking about Esau, Edom, right here. He's the red horse, he's the pale horse, and the black horse. All right. Now let's read. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. Who gave him that power? The Lord. Okay. Now I'm going to bring that out in the book of Genesis. All right. And power was given to him, and that they are to take peace from the earth. So the wicked is going to take peace from the earth. All right. Now let's cook, man. You know, we got to put the barbecue sauce all over this one. All right, let's cook here. All right. Is this talking about Arabs? Is this talking about Africans? Who's running this earth right now? Who's the hammer of the earth? Is the so-called white man Esau Edom? America is the spearhead of the elites, man. Is the spearhead, is that great woman that sits on top of that beast, man. Okay? So let's read. Revelation 6 verse 4. Give me a sec. Got it. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. What's that sword? It's talking about his military might, his pseudoscience, his lies, and etc. His out there creating disease in the lab. The Lord gave him this type of power. Okay? Now, let me get this one right here. This is book of Proverbs. I don't want to be too long with it here because I want to make it in few parts. Okay? Um, Internet's acting a little bit slow, so bear with me. Be patient with me. Okay? Be patient with me. Because you know, Jake, they be impatient as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got to get their fix. They got to get their grub on. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's all right. All right, so I'm trying to find it right here. I think it's Psalm, Proverbs, the 21st chapter. Get it? Yeah, it should be Proverbs 21st, 21. Bear with me. I could roughly paraphrase it, but I don't want to butcher the scriptures. Okay? So you can write on the chat. I don't know what's going on. Why is it not showing up here, man? Probably messing up. All right? Okay, mm, damn, I'm trying to find that. Okay, but I'm gonna roughly paraphrase it, man. Okay? Um, that the Lord created what's hey, Shalom, brother, man. Trying to find that scripture that the Lord created the wicked for that day of, yeah, I got it. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Be patient with me. Shalom, brother, man. Yeah. Getting it in, man. Two, like, shit. 1 in the morning, man. 1 in the morning. I'm trying to find that. It said the Lord created wicked for the day of evil, man. Yeah, Proverbs 16:4, the water, brother. On point, man. On point. You know when like, scripture's in the tip of your tongue and stuff, and you just like, damn, it's right there. So yeah, this is Proverbs 16, verse 4. Okay? Now remember this first scripture I read was Isaiah 45, verse 7. Remember the Lord created evil and he created good. You see the separation? Okay, so this is on Proverbs 16, verse 4. The Lord have made all things for himself, right? Ye even the wicked for the day of evil, man. So when I read Revelation 6, verse 4, about the red horse, and unto him was given a great sword. See, this is how we do it, man. This is Psalm 16, verse 13. All right? Yeah. I don't want to be too long with it. I want to get to the point to his blessing, okay? Because unto him was given him a great sword. You know what? Let's get to it, man. I don't want to be too long because I'm gonna break it in two parts for the brothers. Say shalom, brothers. Your brothers be, hey man, I'm gonna join y'all in that basketball joint, you know. I'm gonna join y'all and try to get in shape. So there's Genesis the 27th chapter, verse 38. Now, when I read in Book of Revelation, the 6th chapter, right? Unto him was given a great sword. This is a blessing, all right? Who gave him that great sword? The Lord did. All right? I'll give you the proof. This is how we dabble. All right? Genesis 27, verse 38. I'm gonna end it with that, and I'm gonna make a part two tomorrow, Lord willing. All right? For Mr. Bowens, new brother, man, who's learning. All right? Genesis 27, verse 38. And it reads, and Esau said unto his father, how's that about one blessing? Now, this is talking about the blessing of Esau and Jacob. All right? And Jacob was given the kingdom. And Esau was, he came late to the party, man, because he was BSing, man. He basically gave away his birthright and threw the Lord under the bus, man. He gave his birthright away to Jacob. All right? So now he's feeling it. You ever had that moment when it says, and that day you fucked up? That's what it means. That's right, brothers. Yeah. All right. So Genesis 27:38, and Esau said to his father, how's that but one blessing? My father, bless me. Even me also. He was begging, man, because he knew he messed up. He knew he threw the Lord under the bus, man, because he was hungry. He couldn't hold out, man. All right. Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. He cried. He cried, man. He started begging. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth, meaning they're going to inherit the whole earth, its minerals, its resources, everything. So if you look, just observe and use common sense, right? You see what's going on. Who's running this whole earth? Who got the satellites all over the skies? Whose military was all over the earth? To be a pilot, you have to know the English language. Doesn't matter what country you at, man. Okay? So whose fingerprints is all over this? Is the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Who's polluting the whole earth and the waters? Esau Edom. Who's drilling oil all over the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Gulf, and the Atlantic? Esau Edom. Okay? Who has zoos all over the place? Esau Edom. Whose money system that's being printed all over the world? Esau Edom, the dollar. Okay? So he's running everything. All right? So it's read, and dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. And now, if you look at it, they warring for oil too. So who's controlling a lot of the oil supply? Esau Edom. They got their moles in place in the Saudis. Edomites, man. That's running spots, or they just using them people that's trained by the CIA It's like, look, man, Esau, Edom is ruling everything by the sword. Okay? So let's read. And the dew of heaven from above. What's the dew of heaven from above? It's talking about its satellites that's watching everybody. See, they trying to convert everybody they trying to merge man into machine right now. The Karagma, the chip, mark of the beast, man. They trying to have complete control. You think them satellites is there for a reason? They there for a reason. To destroy, to watch. Okay? This is the gift, this is the blessing from the Lord. Okay? And by thy sword shalt thou live. By thy sword, talk about his military might, his science, his lies, his system. Okay? And thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, okay, that thou shalt break his yoke from thy neck, man. And it really started when our people fell from power, when the Babylonians took over. And Esau was helping the Babylonians kill us, man. Okay? So what I read in the book of Revelation, the 6th chapter, and unto him was given a great sword. And I just read to you in Genesis, the 27th chapter, verse 38, and by thy sword shalt thou live. They shall live by the sword. Okay? And you know what's going to happen? That's right, brother. His artificial kingdom. Yeah. But who gave him that power? The Lord did that, man. Okay? So I just want to finish that part one. Take notes on that, brother, man. Mr. Bowens. Shalom. I hope you were edified. I'm running out of power on my damn phone, man. But that's just part one. I'm going to go to part two. And we're going to go to the Greeks. All right? To the Romans. We're going to go to the book of Daniel's vision. We're going to get to that part too. Okay? So we'll deal with that. So I hope your brothers and sisters were edified. Your brothers, man, get some sleep, man. Shalom. To then another video. Shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace out to him for the whole field elect. Shalom.